All right, there we go. I thought I was going to have technical difficulties today. Except, I forgot to turn the monitor off. There we go. We could probably turn that music down just a little bit. Yeah, like that. I think that's better. How's everyone doing tonight? Stream will begin shortly. Well. Oh, you know, it's 8:31. That's actually time. Okay. All right. Welcome to the second Satisfactory stream. I'm Volairen, and today we are going to try to push phase 1 and try to get to phase 2 if we can. Otherwise, I'll just title the next stream Phase 1 Continues. Or something else that comes to mind. So, I want to begin by saying this is a multiplayer game, and I do welcome people, my random viewers, to join as long as they hop on Discord and or tell me that they're going to, and you know, I vet them properly, just talk to them at least for a few minutes and make sure that they're not cringe, and you know, that we get along. And then after that, yeah, happy to get to know you on my stream live. You won't be recorded or streamed in Discord. The OBS does not pick up my Discord sound, so, or any voices that are in there, so nobody will hear you, and so you can remain safely anonymous there if you get the heebie-jeebies being live. So anyway, just wanted to put that out there, that I'm an open house as of right now. That could change at any moment. You know, if I have a bad experience, or if I get discouraged, or if I decide for whatever reason I don't want to do it anymore, or if I have enough friends, I don't know. But anyway, I want to reach out and meet some more people. I think it's important. And anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Now, my Satisfactory stream hasn't been pulling in the numbers right now that Stellaris is, and that's fine. I'm okay with being patient. You know, I've been streaming Stellaris for a very long time, so a lot of those folks, they know what to look for, most likely. But regardless, I'm just going to keep chugging along, because I know a large portion of my subscribers now are Satisfactory subscribers. So I'm doing this for them, and I'm doing the Stellaris streams for my Stellaris folks that basically help me build the foundation of this channel. And I do appreciate that, so I don't want to ever forget that. And you know, my latest Stellaris video is actually doing pretty good. I haven't really looked at the numbers yet, but anyway. So we're gonna get started here. We got beautiful foundations. We got our biogenerators set up. So really, we are mostly sitting pretty on power. Let's go ahead and check our biofuel real quick to make sure that we got plenty of gas in the tank, so to speak, before we have to pay attention to this again, if at all. Okay, so this is the... No, that can't be right. Oh, it's getting used as soon as it's being made. Okay. All right, fair enough. So we actually are, I think, a little lower on fuel than I'd like to be. So now we have plenty of advance warning, so we could just simply go out. Now this is making Let's make sure this biomass is working properly. Okay. So, yeah. So basically, we just need to fuel this a little bit more. We got a full belt. Until we get Mark II belts, we really can't make this go any faster or optimize it any better than it is. So we're going to go out and saw some shit first. Get some leaves, some wood. Let a resource build up. But before we do, we're going to make sure that all our resources are pumping. Because I don't want to come back here and be out of a resource. That's really going to piss me off. So, let's see here. Screws. Okay, yeah, we got plenty of concrete, rods. Okay. Well, we got cables and wires. Oh, okay, hello. Gonna be grabbing this. That'll at least keep us on... probably won't be enough, but... Yeah, so... Let's go ahead and... Actually, what we should do before we go out is get the hub set up and get the upgrades going. Starting with the MAM. Definitely need to get the MAM going. That's definitely a must. We need that map. We need to, you know, we want to get as much stuff as possible. Start getting the part assembly. Start maybe making assemblers. All right. Get the awesome sink. Get that going so we can have ladders and all kinds of cool stuff to make our factory better. All right. So. All right. So we got our biofuel. We're gonna put our mall on the foundations eventually. So this is a limestone mine. I think I'm gonna make our limestone operation here quite naturally. So I think what I want to do is maybe I gotta decide here. That rock is annoying. I don't really want to build with that rock around. So honestly, I think I am gonna kind of... Okay. I got more than enough screws. Let's get our concrete. Could use a few more rods. Go. And we're taking all of our plates. Take a few more cables, just because I know the research is going to require a lot of it. And we'll have a couple extra spools of wires. The other reason we need the MAM is for personal chests, so we can stow this extra crap that we have that we don't want, without using a big permanent storage tank for it. So I think I'm going to get rid of that here. Get the zoop function on here, and I'm just gonna go like this. Okay, so really, actually, these are connected by this. So we gotta take this here, connect it there, and disconnect these, and I think we're okay. I think it shouldn't disconnect anything, and we're gonna do another check, especially after that, to make sure none of the machines are working improperly. Now this is annoying. Looks like we have a little bit of terrain peeking over, so I think I am gonna raise this a little bit higher. Yeah, so starting right here, we're gonna have the second foundation. I think that'll work. Yeah, so far so good. Maybe we need another one. We'll probably raise another one. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and extend out to here. So I think this is gonna like be our main walkway, I think. Our main corridor. We're gonna have the base, we're gonna have it out to there. Maybe? Or actually, I actually think we should have it this way. Okay, so this is a little bit out of the way, but I kind of want the hub and the whole setup to be kind of away from all this and not be constricted or confined by anything if I want to expand, so. Okay, let's go ahead and lay the hub down. I might move this later, but I don't think I will. We're gonna hit H so we can adjust this thing, make little micro adjustments. I think that is good. Be able to put that in a wall, though. I think I want it to be more flush with that, like just like that. That's great. Do not fall back there, buddy. Okay. That. My compulsive bunny hopping has got me killed on occasion in this game. It's a known issue. Let's see, so... Alright. So there's our wall. And we're gonna go ahead and put up a wall here as well so we don't fall off. We do need to go down there at some point and get mycelium. Mycelium is really important because it gives us gliders, aka parachutes, which really are our gliders. And gliders are effing great, man. They're just so cool. And let's see here, yeah. Alright. So we got this here. So this is kind of our little area. So what do I want to do here? Let me see. Yeah, okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and get the field research kicked up here. So I can empty my inventory out. Now we should be able to get some personal chests, and we'll go ahead and kind of do that. That'll be our dump chest, kind of. Okay, and now we have the MAM. So we're gonna bust this out. Dude, I did not pick the space elevator. F you. Okay, so let's see here. So I need reinforced plates. Workbenches for. Yeah, we'll make a few of these. Okay, so this is not enough. In fact, I think what I'm gonna do. I actually like doing things this way. Please stop selecting the space elevator when I didn't tell you to do that. Please, thank you. Okay, I'm used to building in a different game. I've been playing another Paradox game, guys, called Foundry. It's actually pretty fun. I gotta be honest. I'm kind of getting into it. There are some things that I like from that game that I don't like about other automation games, or that I don't get from other automation games. So, I don't think in the ring with Satisfactory it would win the fight, but I think it could definitely be a contender. It could definitely, you know, it definitely is up there. It's definitely a good automation game. But obviously, I don't even think it gets the bronze medal for automation games. But it's kind of like, if there was a medal after bronze, it would probably get it, honestly. Well, there's the big three of automation games, at least from my perspective. There is, you know, of course, this game, Satisfactory. You know, yeah, there's Satisfactory. There is, yeah, Satisfactory. There's Factorio, and then there's Dyson Sphere Program. Those are the big three. I feel. That's what the big three are to me. They those have just about everything you want or could ask for. They don't you know, each one of, like, if you have those three games, you're basically getting the complete automation experience. You know, just about like across the board. There isn't really much else that other games that offer that those games don't not only do, but do better than those other games. You know, so like if you want the 3D first-person experience, there really isn't a better game than this one. This runs off Unreal 5 engine, for fuck's sakes, and it's complete. It's not feature incomplete, other than trucks. They don't work, but other than that, everything else is polished, highly worked out, and they continue to work on the game. And the devs are great. I love Coffee Stain overall. They're one of the shining lights in the darkness when it comes to dev quality, I'll tell you that. So I definitely respect them. They ain't perfect, you know, there's a couple things they do that annoy me, but I mean, really, no developer's perfect. But I think Coffee Stain's pretty good. I give him an 8 out of 10 if I were to rate him. But yeah, so that's kind of hard to beat when you got a game like that. And it's about as complex, if not more complex, than Factorio is. In some ways, it's complex in some ways, less complex in other ways. So, you know, and then you got Factorio. If I were to name an overall GOAT or king of automation, you really can't argue with Factorio. It's been around the longest. It is the most intelligent, like, as far as like how much brain power you need to solve that game and beat that game is even more than Satisfactory, I think. But obviously, its biggest weakness is the graphics. But if you don't care about graphics, Factorio is going to be your game, you know? But if you love graphics, you love immersion and atmosphere, this game is amazing. Speaking of atmosphere, I think the one with the best atmosphere is Dyson Sphere Program. The visuals are absolutely stunning. And it doesn't even have an Unreal 5 engine. But, like, you know, you see that... You know, you see that Dyson Sphere, you all the other effects and stuff, and it is 3D, just like Satisfactory is. So, it's third person and top down, kind of. So, yeah, and unlike other automation games, you are managing an entire star system, and you do it well. It works really well, surprisingly. Though, technically in Factorio, you're doing that now, too. In Dyson Sphere Program, you actually see the planets, you get to land on them, they're pretty huge, and you got stars and everything, and you can build the big Dyson Sphere Program. Dyson Sphere, how can you not go for that? So the spectacle, I think, of Dyson Sphere is higher than any other game, even this one. But as far as like, it's definitely, I think it's about in the middle when it comes to like complication. I definitely think it's probably the simplest out of the three, if I were to pick one. It's also the easiest to beat. Factorio is the hardest, by far. You know, and when I say beat, I mean you got the expansion, you made it all the way to the unknown sector, or whatever the hell it's called, which I haven't even done. I haven't even fully completed Factorio, technically. I mean, I know that game inside and out. I could do it if I didn't get bored so fast, and I really committed myself to it. But like, you know, I could easily do it, but I just don't. You know, I mean, I got the Rush to Space achievement, so you can't really get an achievement like that unless you have intimate knowledge of the game. The other thing I'm weak on with Factorio is my speed. You know, I still to this day have not gotten the 2 speedrun achievements, and those are pretty benign. Speedrunners can get that done in a fraction of that time. So, you know, I mean, it is something I always want to get better at. But yeah, but when it comes down to it, if I had to pick a fourth, it's starting to be Foundry, honestly. There's like maybe 1 or 2 other games that might get that spot. One of them being Eating Crafters, but I think Foundry is a much more polished, much better game than Eating Crafters is. The reason Foundry, I think, will never make the list is simply because it has no enemies. Right now, there's no fighting. So, that's just not going to happen. Okay, I'm not going to mess with the man right now. We are just going to head out. We got to get leads before we run out of stuff. Oh, and we need to get the next level of hub. Let's go ahead and wall this off. I am not falling off. F you. Kiss my butt. I'm not falling off. Not falling off. Don't care. Oh, man. Almost out of concrete. And I'm sure the next one I want is going to want concrete. And so... Oh, that one doesn't want concrete. That's... Probably should do that because we do need to set up copper. So this one needs concrete. Don't need to do this one yet. We did get the awesome sink. Oh, we should set that up, but regardless, we need to go get power. Okay, we're gonna punch this if we can. We need to get more screws. So we'll do that. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and get our resources real quick. And honestly, if I am moving the hub all the way the hell down here, I am definitely going to move I'm definitely gonna wait to move this mall until I can move it over there. Okay, so this. Well, I don't need that many screws. Oops. Yeah, I only need like, yeah, that's a good amount. And then take that. I think we're okay on rods. And there we go. Okay. So we're gonna go cut some stuff down. Maybe explore some new territory. Once we get ladders, we're gonna go down to the bottom floor and get some mycelium. You know, I actually might need to turn the sound up a little bit. There we go. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna turn down the sound volume. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, the sound volume is like all the way the hell up. That way the music don't need to be so loud. And then vector sound turned down a little bit. There we go. I think that's good. Yeah. By the way, if there's any issues with the stream, please let me know. I'm always looking to improve. I don't want this to be a dead stream, so if you see something that's a deal breaker for you, speak up, please. If you see something, say something. I can't get better if I don't know what I'm doing wrong, you know? So... that goes for technical issues. Okay, so... yeah, looks like we got it on area this time. Oh, okay, we got jerks. Let's go. Wow, can you not, like, F me like that? This guy's straight cheating, man. God. I'm just kind of off. Well, no, there's two of them. I mean, yeah, two of them. That's kind of hard to deal with. The way I was doing it. Oh, when we get the rebar gun, these guys are going to get F'd hard. It's going to be all over when I get the rebar gun. Which, that's kind of why I do want to do the mammoth in a timely manner if I can. Get that rebar gun ASAP. Yeah, speaking of which, while we're cutting out trees here, we're going to be looking for MAM stuff, absolutely. Now, I have the object scanner, but I don't think it can pick up anything yet. Yeah, no, I can't. I have to research that, so. I feel like I heard something. By the way, guys, my 10,000 subscriber celebration stream is tomorrow. So hope to see you there. It's going to be big, at least for me. Even if I celebrate alone, but I think some of you guys are going to be there. I have faith. I have faith some of you guys are going to be there. But we'll see. I mean, some people I thought might be there are starting to sound tentative, so that's okay. I'm gonna do it all the same. I know they're with me in spirit. You know, I'm still thinking about what I have planned. I'll think of something between today and tomorrow. What's this? Oh, not enough space to pick up lead. Okay, so I'm full. Time to head back. But yeah, I'll definitely plan something for you guys. I think, you know, I definitely want to talk about my life and stuff, and just give you guys, you know, share some behind the scenes stuff, maybe things I haven't talked about before that, you know, well, without violating terms of service or, you know, getting slapped by YouTube. Yeah, I mean, you know, within reason. Maybe reveal some more facts about myself, maybe kind of, you know, give you guys some insider information, so to speak. At the very least, I still can release a video for the occasion, or at least a short. I think I will still do that. Let's see. So, yeah, we got wood here. There. Dropped off the wood. So we're full on leaves. So mainly we just need wood. It's our main antagonist there. So I think let's go ahead and go to the hub and see if we can power through a little bit more. I think we'll get some things started at the MAM, or see what we can do at the MAM. We need to build the awesome sink, so there's that. So we should probably get that started. But I definitely think I want to build 2 of them. So awesome sink plus that. Okay, so we'll need 30 reinforced plates. Yikes. It'll be worth it though. And then power is good. And then we could have a couple assemblers so we can get our smart plates started. I think I'm just going to hand feed those. I don't even want to belt them. I'm just going to give them what they need. Let's see here. In fact, maybe I could start that shit right now. I think I will. We definitely need to set up a copper sheet factory in a timely manner. But I think what I won't do anymore is make the reinforced plate and rotor factory until much later. Until I've got sufficient techs to be able to easily do that. And a sufficient setup. So there's that as well. Okay, looks like I gotta get more screws. So I think I definitely want to reserve this here for the mall. Absolutely. So I think I do want the mall to start here. Yeah, we could just do that. Okay. I think we're going to need a lot of cables for one of the MAM things. And we're going to need a lot of cables for the space elevator. So the awesome sink, I don't think we need to go all the way back there just to use a crafting bench. So we'll just do that here. Because I want to put the awesome sink next to our resources. Okay. Alright, that's easy. Let's go ahead and do rotors. So they want 8 rotors. Rotors are kind of a pain. Anyway. So what we're going to do right now, before we do anything, I think we're going to go ahead and right here next to the resources, we'll just have our temporary assemblers and our resource sink. Sorry about that. Okay, I think then we'll have our we'll have 2 storage tank or storage containers here. We'll have this one go here, and okay. Alright, I gotta be careful where I'm hopping around here. This is a very precarious position. I definitely need to put walls up very soon. Okay, so we'll have this out here. Alright. So we'll throw max iron rods in there and screws. And we'll do the same for plates and screws, and we'll just keep throwing them in there. And that will passively generate for us over time while we do other stuff, like fun things like the MAM. Okay. And now we got to make the awesome sink. So we'll go ahead and do that there, and then we're going to expand our resources. Try to get that going faster after we do a little bit of MAM stuff, or while we'll get the resources up. Then while we're waiting for us to get the appropriate amount of plates, we do actually want to make another. Oops, we got to connect this to power, man. There we go. Okay, so Yeah, I think that's actually pretty good. So we're actually going to do this. This is going to be some loop-de-loop spaghetti, but you'll see what I'm doing. There's a method to my madness. I'm just basically going to tax half my resources until I get the things that I want. Because there are things we badly need from the resource sink right now. You know what? I'm not doing plates. Nope. Plates and concrete are off limits to this. The rest of the stuff, I don't give a shit about, though. Rods will be fine. Wires will be fine. Cables will be fine. You don't use nearly as much of the other resources as you do iron plates and concrete. Simply because that's what's required to make foundations. And you're going to make, if you're a good Satisfactory player, you're going to make a lot of foundations. As you can see, there are huge advantages to making lots of foundations, as you can see here. And this is just the tip of the iceberg, guys. Not even the tip, like maybe the needle point of the iceberg here. Of how much you could do. And wait till we get the stuff from the sink. That's really going to help us immensely. You know, let's see, we got... Oh, we got to power the sucker, that's right. So, go ahead and power that. Alright, so Eric gets going. Honestly, I think I could probably just go like this too. And just do the same thing to like screws. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking screws might be off limits too. Because we need all of those, all that we could get for rotors and reinforced plates. Yeah, see, so we already have 15. Almost have the required amount. Speaking of required amount, we're gonna go ahead and see if we can copy this. Looks like we need more rotors, so why don't we just go ahead and grab some of the ones we made. There we go. And then we'll copy this, put this down. Now this one is just going to be for smart plates. It's not even going to, it doesn't even need a, it doesn't even need a logistical container. In fact, let me see here. Well, I definitely want to throw in now. I want to start making them now. So we go to production, and we'll set it to smart plates. So we got... So we'll throw 20 in there for now, and then rotors. And we'll throw in 10. We're gonna try to throw in even numbers so we don't get thrown off. So anyway, go and fill these again. See, they're already out of screws, so we're just gonna keep filling these. I tell you right now, we're probably gonna need to expand plates and screws. Absolutely. So we're gonna now we're gonna do some man things. but we're actually going to wait for the resource sink here until we can get some more upgrades. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Well, I do want to do that, but yeah. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. So I think we are going to increase our screw production. So this could be split off, definitely. Yeah, I think we could actually copy paste this here. Yeah, we'll just do that. Get rid of this. There we go. So that should be making screws. It is great. So expand that a little bit, and then what else we got here? So we're gonna need more plates. Now, I don't know what we can do about plates. Oh, we can do a lot about plates, but I think we're gonna tap another smelter. Because I believe we do have another, yes. And this one's pure, guys. So I think I might actually upgrade to Mark II belts. You know what? Nah, it's okay. I can get 2 constructors going at the very least. And we need a portable miner, so. Oh. And we need iron plates again. We're gonna run out of iron plates before we can produce more iron plates. Isn't that amazing? I guarantee you that's what's gonna happen. See, I called it. What do we got here? So we got 3 tickets. Honestly, I'm hearing Samus Aran music right now. When you go into a room and there's nothing but that statue with a new item for you that you haven't gotten before, and then when you move over it, it goes. That's about to happen to me, because I'm about to get ladders, boys. You guys may not realize this. Those of you that don't really know much about the ladder or don't use it that much, you don't know what you're missing, man. I'm going to show you use ladders in ways that you never thought of. If you're an inexperienced player. The experienced players know what the hell I'm talking about. Ladders are the shit. They're one of the best items in this game. It's so amazing. They're not optional. They're really not. Like, their application goes far beyond base building. Like, it's great for that too. Don't get me wrong, it's phenomenal for that. But there's so many uses for ladders. It's ridiculous. It really is. I actually think I'm gonna get walkways much sooner. We'll see. Anyway, yep, definitely getting the ladder. All right, here's why the ladder is so awesome. For one, when it comes to base building, if you want a second floor, ramps are a pain in the ass. You don't want ramps. They take way too much space. When you got ladders, you can... It's just one block of one foundation of space that you need to use the ladder, or not even that. You can place them anywhere. They're super cheap. And they're much faster than going up a ramp. Having to go walk all the way around. You don't have to do any of that crap. You know... You won't need ramps anymore. You won't need that slime jelly shit. That's like actually the most useless, I think, useless research in the game is the jump pads. They definitely need to revisit those. Honestly, they should replace jump pads with escalators. That would be interesting, though that would kind of brush up against hypertubes. But they could just treat hypertubes as like an advanced version of that. It's like, you know, you got trucks, but then you got trains, even though trucks don't work. So, oh, for fuck's sake, dude. What the... Are you kidding me? That's bullshit. Whatever. Ugh. Okay. Well, we gotta feed this thing with more screws. Oh, wow. Out of screws already. Well, hopefully we got more. A little bit. Now... I might need to hold on to some of these reinforced plates. Well, we could throw 30 in there and just, you know, do the rest. Okay, so... We had 10. And we could have, So, we need 20 more... Yeah, we need 20 more rotors. And then... I think we had 20 reinforced iron plates. So we're going to make it an even 30, and that should round us off for sure, yeah. So... We actually... We still need... I think we still need 20 rotors, but for reinforced plates, we're good for the smart plating, so we can just use the rest of the reinforced plating for, you know, constructors and stuff, which is what we're going to do right now, because we need to up our iron plates very badly. Okay, so... Let's make sure this shit's solid. Yep, and it pretty much is. That's great. Okay. I would love to get that plate belt solid. I think I can do it. Of course, this spaghetti mess is going to be torn down at some point. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead, throw a merger there. And we're gonna have this thing in the sky so I can see it very clearly. Oh wow, what do you know? It connects right to it. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so right there. We're gonna bolt this in. And we're out of plates. I have to get more. The other great thing about ladders, guys, is you can place them anywhere in the world. And you can get them as high as you want. So that ledge up there will now be accessible. All of this nasty terrain is now accessible to me, and I'll show you how. But once you have ladders, you never have to worry about heights again, other than fall damage. But you can avoid that too, provided you're smart about it. Yeah, ladders are amazing. And until elevators, they were pretty much the only way of dealing with really tall bases, you know, vertical bases, which you should be doing anyway, in my opinion. Okay, so, guys, I may have to take a break here very soon. Okay, I think we're good. Alright. So now, take this here, curve this. Whatever, we'll just do that. So look at this freaky shit. I think we do that. We are gonna have to. This is gonna be a little weird though. I don't know where we're gonna put this. I don't think it's gonna stretch far enough. I gotta put it in somewhere, right? But yeah, you know. Oh wow, what do you know, it connects. Look at that, guys. Isn't that some epic spaghetti right there? Hell yeah. So now, our plates should be doubled as long as they're powered and operating correctly. Which I'm going to go check now for red glow sticks, which I don't see it. Oh, we got some red glow sticks. Bastards. Oh, these are screws. We don't want screws. We want plates. There we go. Okay. Are you green now? Are you properly green? You're still dumb. Why are you still dumb? And no power. I thought I powered you. I guess not. Okay, then we'll just go like this. And there. And now they're working. Okay. Everything is awesome, aka everything is green. So. Alright. Good stuff. Now, the other thing I want to get with the resource sink is conveyor wall mounts. Those things are absolutely amazing. The other awesome thing about ladders is if you have a glider, aka a parachute, you can build a ladder up into the sky wherever you are and fast travel Essentially, early game, doing that. Anywhere you want, and skip over all the ads and annoying terrain. Yeah, it's very nice. You can basically fly with ladders. It is a powerhouse. It is a cheese powerhouse. So many neat things you can do with ladders. You can use ladders to get away from enemies. You can basically play, I mean, you play Fortnite in this game, basically. Sometimes. And, alright, so... Alright, let's see. Okay, I was about to say it's going too slow. It still kind of is. Okay, now we're getting to close to full belt status. So, what's going on with this? Interesting. Well, yeah, it is doing 20 a minute. But that should be combining with those. I mean, the belt's 60 a minute. These plates should be 20 a minute. Are they not going fast enough? Or what's going on here? Oh, I'm stupid. I forgot about this. Okay, so actually, I goofed. We need a splitter here. We need another smelter. That's right. And it's looking to me like that's going to work. Okay, and we're going to power it. Plug that in. And actually, we're going to disconnect that and that. And kind of snake out here a little bit. We'll redirect this to make it a little neater. We'll do that and that, and then now we can make this nice and neat. Oh, that clips. Unacceptable. All right. That. Oh, look at that beauty. Okay. Now we can start having fun. So guys, it's been an hour. I'm going to take a quick 10-minute break, or 5 or 10-minute break, and I will be back. Give me a second, and this will give my chance for my resources to build up. Let me go ahead and save this game. Let me check Discord, make sure nobody's in there. Okay. I don't see anybody. I am going to park myself in general, though. But I am going to deafen for a second while I go on a break. Okay. And... so... and... okay. Alright. And the timer... alright. I will be back, guys. Hey guys, I'm back. I believe. Let me drink water here. Okay. Now let's go check on our... Let's go check on our biofuel just in case. I think we're doing okay. How's our plates doing? Okay. So 20 more rotors. I think we have them. Yeah, we got 20. There we go. Split that. Oh. Now we definitely need to make the space elevator. I actually would like to, I'd like to make some conveyor pull stackers temporarily. It's not going to be a permanent thing. I think I would like to do that. So let's see here. Okay. Give me a second here. Yeah, we got 5 coupons. That's pretty cool. Alright, so the next thing we want to buy. That's pretty significant. We're going to go to management. Conveyor wall holes are amazing. So want to get these. And we want wall mounts. Wall mounts are also amazing. Okay, and to cap it off, we're going to want doors. I like doors. Now, I could get the floor holes and the conveyor mount or the ceiling mounts. Those are nice, but they generally aren't needed. Not really. I mean, now the floor holes, I don't even use those. I don't like those. I'll tell you more later. But doors are not just aesthetics. It's just a lot easier to organize yourself when you got doors. So I definitely think the next thing we're gonna get is most likely catwalks, maybe. Because I've been playing Foundry, and I'm seeing the power of catwalks in that game. So I think maybe I'll start doing that. Anyway, though it might not be necessary in this game. So we're gonna go ahead and buy all those. Good stuff. Okay. Man, that was a lot of shit. Ooh, that's a lot of plates. Definitely gonna throw some in the reinforced. Let's give that 500. Give that 500 and give it some plates. We actually got everything but from Mark II or Mark II logistics, so I don't think we have we have to go back and get the reinforced plates. We got the concrete we need. Definitely got the iron plates that we need, so we'll go back and get the reinforced plates, and then we're gonna go do some AM stuff, I promise. Now that we got ladders, we are going down there, and we're gonna go straight for rebar. Oops, sorry, I had some spill there. We're gonna go straight for rebar, and then after we get the rebar set up, the rebar gun set up, then we're gonna do some serious mycelium runs while we're waiting for the resources to build up. Oh, hold up. Okay. That's it? That's all the reinforced plates we have? Come on, dude. Come on, get real. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, because we got quite a bit of iron plates and screws, so I think we're just kind of gonna, not that one, this one, okay. I mean, this isn't going to be efficient, but it'll take care of us. And then we're just going to go let this ride and just pump for a little bit. You know, make sure we're giving it enough, getting enough biofuel, but other than that, all right. So that we'll have this thing running full time, hopefully. And we're gonna go pound out the rest, I think. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that at the hub. I'm gonna do something cheeky over there in a minute. Two more. We can do it. Okay. Okay, now we just have the space elevator left. Go and add that to our queue. Actually, we're going to go ahead and clean up our queue here. I guess we're getting that later. Definitely putting the ladder as 0. Okay. Now let's look at the map. I want to gun straight for this. Where's our chest? There we go. Okay, we'll make some alien protein right here. see how far we can go. Okay, so we need 5 more protein to make DNA, so we gotta go kill stuff. Alright, so here's a super fun thing that we can do. So check this out. This is the fun, neat thing you can do with ladders. Now, I'm probably going to die a lot, but that's okay. Let's see here. So yeah, I should have plenty of resources on me. I'm actually going to put some chests down here. Oops. I don't want nearly this many resources. I just have kind of like a bare minimum, like 1 stack of everything. I think is fine. It's acceptable. I need to throw the trash in the awesome sink. I'll do that later. Definitely don't need that ticket hanging out with me. Let's see. Throw the screws in there. Yeah, throw that in there as well. Okay, good to go. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and save it in case something really dumb happens. I don't think it will, though. Alright. And I'm gonna jump down. Don't do that way. Do not do that crap. That's stupid. Okay. We can come down. Yep, yep. We can extend that ladder a little bit. Wow. Piece of shit. That he can shoot that way. Wow. Right above his head. That's so dumb. And why am I coming down here? I was well past this. Whatever, dude. I should have known I was going to come down here. This is exactly where I did not want to be. So I'm going to have to go further that way. Wow, that was incredibly dumb. Okay, so... No, you know what, dude? I'm just... it's okay. I'll be fine. I'm definitely gonna go somewhere else. Okay, so... Gonna need some more plates. And concrete for this. Now, can I not immediately get aggroed by that jerk down there, please? Why am I at such low health? What the fuck? Oh, that's stupid. Okay. Good. Yeah, hopefully I did not aggro that guy this time. Ugh, this is not gonna be fun. So, hold up. We got the timer still on our screen. 1 second, I'm gonna turn that off. And I got a message. Oh, okay. I don't know if you're watching, bud, but all's forgiven. My buddy passed out last night. He's probably really tired. My friend works really hard. He's at a blue-collar job, you know, helping to keep society running. You know, so respect. So you do what you gotta do, man. I have as much respect for guys that do those dirty, dangerous jobs that I do for guys that you know, serve in the military, put their butt on the lines, like I did for our veterans. Because they don't have to do that. Oh. Yeah. That's gonna kill me. I can already see that now. My spider sense is literally tingling right now. I think there's spiders there. I would not doubt it. By the way, guys, in case you didn't know, or were able to tell, this is a pretty dangerous area, so I'm taking kind of a risk. But I gotta find some mycelium. Now, there's a desert over here. And I think I'm just gonna swim. I don't really feel like building foundations out here right now. I don't have enough resources for that. I gotta wait till I upgrade a little bit. And then, yeah. Now I go out there, but there's gonna be a bunch of, you know, bug bombs, as I like to call it out there. And those are the lovely cactus that's gonna get us all the mycelium that we need. So that we can have parachutes, and that'll be grand. Let's see. There is fungus up here. Let me get the fungus. Fungus among us. Yes. I touched fungus. First of many. Now, I'm just gonna go to town on this shit. Hopefully we'll kill some more animals too. Get some more biomass, or get some more DNA. That'll be nice. I don't think I can scan for barrel nuts yet. I've got to go ahead and research those. Actually, you know what? Dude, I could put a MAM down here, I think. Hold on. I gotta put a crafting station down first. But dude, yeah, I could totally put down enough reinforced plates for this MAM, which I'm gonna do. Because we're actually making really good time here. I wasn't expecting to get to phase 1 today, honestly. I was kind of iffy on it. But my brain just kind of clicked together, you know? Okay, doesn't look like we got those, but we don't really need it. I don't think we got enough DNA for it to do that. So mycelia. And we'll go ahead and research that. And we'll research fabric. We need 100 biomass, so go ahead and make the biomass that we need. Very easy. And then... Can't make staters yet. Okay. So we need fabric. How much fabric can we make? We can make 4. We got to make some more mycelia. Well, we also got to make more biomass, so we'll just keep doing that. And we can get all this done here, I think. We can come back with a parachute. Won't that be nice? No. Where's the cacti? Oh, there's one up here. We'll pick this up. Yeah, we have more than enough space. Cactus. Come on. I think this is not cactus. This way. Ooh, barrel nut. Not gonna eat it though. Not yet. Okay. You might have to actually have to come in there. Yeah, I think we gotta go in this way. Oh, we got stingers. Oh, fudge. We gotta find it. We gotta get the mycelium, though. I think we need to go this way, honestly. Up. He sees me. Let's go. I need meat. Let's take the risk. Got him. Okay, there's more. I know there's more. There's almost always more. Oh, there's another stinger. What's up, dude? Hey. Come here. I got a present for you. Come here. Ah, I got him. There's more. There's gonna be more. I know there is. I want to attack that thing, but then I'll have 2 stingers on me on top of that. That's not... I don't think that's winnable, not with a stun gun. Let's get real careful here. Maybe I could sneak around. There's a barrel nut. Maybe I can booga booga with them. Hello, spider! Here come the spiders. They're coming. They're coming. Here's one. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? No, you're there. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? It's gonna come around. I guarantee it. There's somewhere. If I can kill that spider, I'm gonna kill these bugs too. And just take the hits. Get him! Ah, that hurt. But worth it. Not gonna run away from my... No, the spider's chasing me. Is he? No. Wait, is he up there? That's him. That's him, pretty sure. Yeah, he's coming, he's coming. There he is. Okay, come. Got him. Okay, cool. Alright, we got some more meat. It's really good. Probably should put a crafting table down. I don't think I have the health to deal with this last one, but I really want that slug. I really do. Oh, there's another stinger too. That's also not fun. I think we can take out the stinger. I think we can lure him. Well, let's make sure we got the meat from the other stinger. I think we're good on that. Just gotta handle this really delicately. Come at me. Got it. Okay. Man, I'm so tempted to eat that. Man, they scare me. I was so tempted to eat that barrel nut, man. So tempted. But I can't, you know my short about eating barrel nuts. Can't do it. I already got. Gonna need like I think 50 or whatever, or at least 10 for that inhaler. I want that slug. I want that slug. I want that slug. Oh man. You know what? I'll come back here. I will. I'll come back here. You know what though? We need to do some man shit. We could, if we had enough barrel nuts and enough rotors. Oh, we don't have enough rods? Oh, that's dumb. We're gonna have to go back to base anyway. But let's see if we can make the capsules. Alright, well, let's continue on. Get some mycelium, see if we get parachutes. Maybe parachute our way back to base. Alright, and we got some cactus up here. Ooh. Slug bag, because there's usually enemies. I'm thinking bugs. Not stingers, but the other kind, the little kamikaze ones. Alright, maybe there's nothing here. Maybe I'm just tripping. Sometimes you get a slug without nothing. You know, there's nothing guarding it. But usually there is. So far, so good. Okay, well, I guess that was a free one. Well, I mean, I did have to go through a lot of BS to get to it, so... And look at all this mycelium. Very nice. I think that's actually enough. I think we're gonna get a parachute, guys. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Can we get the hand slots? Oh, no, we need 100 rotors. Screw that. Okay, but I think we can actually... Got to make an equipment bench. That's really all we wanted for now. Oh, look at that! Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited to get this, boys. This thing is the GOAT. Hey, we're about to have some serious fun. Look at that. Okay. I mean, we could head back now, but I have full health, so I'm actually gonna get even more mycelium. What kind of freaky stuff is up here? Ooh, that's a rock. Not a good sign. Oh, okay, we got this guy. Oh, there's two. Let's do it. Ah. Gotcha. There we go. Oh, these guys. I need a noblest for that. I need to blow these guys up. They're just chilling in the water. Now this is Caterium. Now I could do something really cheesy and cheeky right here. Check this out. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get quick wire. I'm gonna get quick wire, boys. Okay. This is a little trick I learned a little bit ago. Did you know you can put multiple miners on the same node and they all work? Oh yeah. Okay. And then, so while they're doing that, yeah, we'll unlock Caterium. Maybe we can get blade runners. That would be great. And we'll just take that. Oh, look at that. Isn't that glorious? See, I don't need a miner, bitch. I got these guys. Well, I will to, like, make it, you know, mass produce it, you know, make it part of my factory, that kind of thing. Yeah, I will need to blow this up eventually, but... I mean, for right, like, just to get your foot in the door to get your blade runners, you don't need to destroy this thing, dude. You don't need to destroy this thing at all. And then they want Caterium ingots, which already have the ore for that. And look at that. We're going to speed run this shit now. So. Oops. I think we do need to find an iron node. Where's the nearest iron node? I want to know where the nearest iron node is. I'm going to do this with iron. I'm going to get those the rebar and get the rebar gun. I'm out here screwing around. Oh, that's far. Yuck. I think I'm just going to head to base for the rebar gun. Not to mention, I could probably throw this in the sink for some extra points. Well, sit here and go take a short AFK. I accidentally spilled there. All right. Let's try it again. So we got a zip line. That's interesting. That might be helpful too, but not really. You know what? That's right. It's quartz that gives us runners, not Caterium. Okay. Well, you know what? We might have enough. We'll pick up the miner. And then we'll make 100 quick wire. Okay, the rest of the stuff, we're not really interested in power poles right now. AI limiter, but nah, we're okay. We're okay. But what about the rest of the stuff? Anything else we've been missing out here? We need to research the barrel nuts, that's for sure. We should be able to get the hibiscus and the bacon out here too. I think I've got to go in another direction though. Well, we definitely cannot get that yet, so we'll have to wait till next tier. Get the power slug. Definitely going to need that for the next phase. And we're going to have to go back. Okay, guys, I think it is time to head back to base. Rods are basically gating everything, so... Oops. Hold on. I actually want to see if I can go a little deeper here. I think I want to kill a couple more things. Well, actually, no. There's that blue slug on the shore. That's a sure thing, and we have full health. Man, I think after we get parachute, we're pretty much done with mycelium for a little bit. We'll still need more of it later, but for right now, we're good. Wait, what's that up there? Oh, okay. I don't think that's anything. Oh yeah, look at this. That's right. We're in a high place. Okay, now I think we need to come back. Yeah, we'll come near the base. We're going to go this way. That's going to be where all the nutritious plants and stuff are. For the most part. It's funny, it looks like there's land that way, but there's not really. I'm comfortable swimming. I'm okay. You know, it dawns on me I might have not have enough iron rods to get back up on that elevator or get back up on that ladder. That'll not be fun. I'll have to find some iron chunks or something. Or just make a ramp. I'll probably just make a ramp. Because I'm pretty sure I have iron plates. Yeah. Well. Oh, we have a ladder going all the way down. We're good. Oh, that's Caterium? I don't need that shit. Alright, so that's a geyser. Guarded by bugs. Lots of bugs. That would be my death if I came over there. I need a rebar gun for that shit. That would also be my death if I get too close. This ain't looking like it's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm getting the rebar gun. Fuck that. I am running away. No, bad. Okay. There we go. And it's time to come back to base. So we're probably going to build the space elevator next after we get a few more things. But we're going to get the rebar gun. Then we're going to make the space elevator, punch the phase, and then we're going to come back to that area over there. We're going to come back to that area. And there should be coal and all kinds of good shit over there. And we'll have the rebar gun. We'll be able to F them up and get that shit. Alright, so... then we could deal with this down here, because we could cheese them with the rebar gun, no problem. Oops. Take all that. Ooh. Some of this needs to get left behind. I'm not going to do anything with 5 quick wire. I've already done that. 9 wood is not going to do anything. Just looking here. Could turn all this into protein. I definitely want to throw that in the resource sink. You know what? I'll head to the resource sink, throw that in there. Actually, can I make one? I gotta go get reinforced plates first. Well, I should have... yeah, I have rods. So why don't we just activate the MAM real quick. Now for the rebar gun, and that costs a lovely 25 rotors and a whopping 50 reinforced plates. And which is not fun, but we may have a lot of that, considering. Oh, I want to teach you something fun. Look at this. Just all you gotta do is go up here, and there you go. Now you're fast traveling, or faster traveling. Not really much faster, but fast enough to notice. Okay. Oh, look at that. Ain't that a beaut? Okay. Definitely gonna... I don't have enough iron plates. Pretty crazy. Okay. Come on. Ah. Okay, so... There we go. And we're gonna throw this Caterium in there, and it'll blend. Hopefully give us more tickets. Speaking of tickets, why don't we grab what's in here? Oh, look at that sexiness right there. Oh yeah, gimme, 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 gimme. We're gonna get some more stuff. Alright. Next thing we want to get. I wouldn't mind getting catwalks, but honestly... the wall outlet's pretty nice, but I want to make sure there isn't any walls. Don't really need any of these. I don't care about the different types of foundations. You know, yeah, I think really, other than saving for the factory card, we should definitely get this and this. Now we can make all the stuff. We are in business, folks. The kind of factories I'm going to make, you're going to be very impressed with. I think. Maybe. Okay. So that's set. We got the plates we need to make rebar. Oh. We might as well bring the smart plates with us as well. Where is it at? Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Oh, we forgot to get rotors. We need to get our rotors as well. Why do we not have rotors? Oh, we did not. We did. Oh, we didn't connect it. Damn. Okay. What was I thinking? Okay, so we're just gonna go like that. I know, this is spaghettied all the hell. I will tear this down, I promise. I'm not going to game it out, so to speak. Not this one. Not this time. Let's see. What are we doing? Okay. I don't know. I'm on my way there if I'm not careful. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna get this shit so neat. It's gonna be nobody's business. I'm just gonna have to make them myself. I'm gonna have to hand make them. Let's see if I can hand make them. Yeah. You know what? Maybe while I make these, take the... You know what, guys? I'm actually kind of feeling tired. I think I might actually... I will get the space elevator, put it down after I get rebar, and then I will launch it to phase 1, and I think that'll be a pretty good stream. What do you guys think? Of course you think it's great. Not that there's anybody that's going to respond, maybe. I'm sure I'll get somebody, maybe. Oh, okay. So I got a new message. So put that. Okay. Send that to me. Okay. That's cool. Just wonder when that is. Oh, it's on the Tuesday. Okay. All right. I'm not going to do that for that short of a distance. Maybe when I'm out and about. You're going to make me go all the way back for screws, aren't you? Oh my god. I hate that. Yeah, I think it was a bad idea making the MAM here. At least for right now, it was a bad idea. It'll be okay later, though. Okay. Oh, and we definitely need to... Okay, we did add the space elevator. I need more rods. So I should probably pick up those rods. Oh, we don't have enough concrete. Okay. Okay, if we got any leaves on us, we got biomass. We need to dump that. Yeah, so we're pretty full on biomass. That's a good thing. Alright, now we come back, we can do stuff. Ah, the almighty rebar gun. Da-da-da-da. It's like getting the Master Sword in Zelda. Okay. We need a lot of cables for that. I'm sure we got a chest full of them. Now, the rebar gun itself is relatively cheap. Now, I'm building the space elevator before I make rebar. I can't see a more no-brainer place to make it than right here. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. That should be plenty of space. And there we go, folks. And we're going to hit H just to make sure it's in a pretty spot. That's kind of a walkway, so we don't really want it to cover that. So we're going to inch it to the right a little bit. In fact, we're going to put it on this corner right here. Give about a foundation buffer's worth of it. And okay, looks like the terminal's there. Move it a little bit. Oops, like that, but not that way. Okay. Bam. There we go. Look at that. Look at that coolness. This is one of the coolest parts in the game. I remember when I first saw this, I was just like, wow. I'm a big science and futurism nut, so to be able to see a space elevator like this is pretty freaking cool, I gotta say. An actual space elevator. Yeah, I was geeking out. I think if we're lucky, we may build one of these someday, for real. Alright, here we go. Punch. I think it was the first time like I built the elevator and immediately did it. Seal that shit. Send. Yeah, shoot that thing into space. Now that was not like that at the beginning of the game, but towards the end they have this cool animation now that's pretty dope. Alright guys, I think that was a pretty good stream. I think there's maybe a couple more things we could do. I definitely want to make the rebar ammo and put it on me before we head out. Okay, so we got that going on. So we got phase 1 set up. Now the real fun begins, boys. Coal power. We're talking massive industrialization in our future. This is but a taste of what you're going to see from my base. I'm not bragging. I've done this many times. Now we get another tier. We definitely should get the Xenobasher, though probably not going to use it that much, but honestly, I'm thinking we really kind of got to get steel. Where is it again? Yeah, steel production. Really think that's going to be the priority. We just, yeah, definitely got to get steel. Got to get steel beams going. And then we got to get the Mark III logistics. We got to get that ASAP. Or actually, okay. So I think we could actually do coal power before we do steel, maybe? Not sure about that, though. Okay, the problem is, with coal power, really, you don't want to do it with Mark II belts. And you really just... And to get the infrastructure for the Mark II belts, we would want steel anyway. So, honestly, it's just better. We just get the steel. We get that going. We get steel beams pumping. You know, then we do the Mark III logistics, you know, which just requires steel stuff, and, you know, have our reinforced plates run for a while. We'll probably pound out some, too, to get it. But then after that, the real fun begins. Because we get those Mark III belts, man, we are going to be able to revolutionize this world. Believe me, Mark III belts is where the real fun stuff starts. I mean, and then we've got other things to look forward to, too. Like the minor Mark IIs, but most importantly, hypertubes and power storage, so that we never have to worry about power again. We can set and forget the power. We just got to come back and look at it every once in a while to make sure we're not about to, you know, shut down. Remember, you never, ever, ever want to run out of power after early game. You never want to do it. Once you get coal power, your factories should be so stupid big that you really... it really will be almost impossible to recover from an outage. Unless you really, really took your time and did the work, and I'm just not going to do that. And I have ADD. Something will always go wrong. So I gun for this as quickly as possible. Anything like this that's friendly, that's ADD friendly, that is basically, you know, prevents you from or assists you in having it. So if I forget something or whatever, I got 2 hours to fix that mistake. You know what I mean? Roughly. If you, like, you have 10 of these, for example, especially in between early and mid game, that is going to last at least a couple hours. So, and if you can't fix a problem in a couple hours, then you might as well restart anyway. That's just kind of my reasoning. Okay, so we're phase 2. Wow, for once, we did exactly what I came to do on the stream, which is great. We are going to pound out some rebar real quick here just to make sure. But yeah, I mean, that's it. I think we had a successful stream. Not high numbers, but that's okay. You know, that's all right. I told everyone, and I still stand by it. I'm not locked into Stellaris. So, you know, hopefully more of my Satisfactory fans will catch wind of this stream and want to look at it. But, or maybe they won't. And maybe I'll put a different game in its slot instead. I just know that I'm not going to stream Stellaris every single stream. Unless they start slamming me with super chats. Well, then then I kind of got to have to. At least most days. I think even if that happens, I'll probably just do 5 days a week, and then the other 2 I'll do some obscure game or some showcase like Foundry or something where I know the stream's gonna be dog crap, but you know, I'll get to show people what I'm playing. Or I could just make it a short. Honestly, so what I'm thinking about doing actually, other than the promotional thing, it just dawned on me, you know, if I want to get into a new game, it's probably better to just make shorts for it at first. They're very low effort, and they get views pretty easily. And that's how I got started with Stellaris. I just released shorts for it, and they did well, and I was like, okay, maybe I'll come out with a video too. I did a video too, and those did start doing pretty well. So, and then so on and so on. So, I think really, if I want to break into a new game, that's another way to do it too. I want to cover many different games, guys. One in particular I might cover very soon, if I keep enjoying it, and looks like I am, is V Rising. I also do want to try the promotional thing with modded Minecraft at some point. I mean, come on, guys. If you can break into Minecraft as a niche, dude, that is huge. I mean, the numbers, I mean, just from a numbers motivation standpoint, I'd be stupid not to do that if I knew I could do it, right? So, you know, I wanted to experiment with doing that. Now, I only play modded Minecraft. I don't believe in playing vanilla. I don't like vanilla. I think it's made for kids. Fight me on it. Not saying anybody who plays it as a kid. I'm just saying, you know, it is vanilla. Minecraft is kind of a children's game. It is. Modded Minecraft, though, is not at all. There are things in Minecraft, modded Minecraft, that are just as complex as this is what I'm playing right now. Just as complex as Factorio. Just as complex as Dyson Sphere Program. Maybe even more. There is one mod on there called Greg Tech, and that thing is the most brutal automation game I've ever played. Unofficial, right? Because I guess technically Minecraft is an automation game, but you can easily make it that. You, like I said, you can make it about as complex as Satisfactory if you really wanted to. Especially Greg Tech. Greg Tech is nuts. Anybody who's ever played that knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, enough talking shit. Let's go ahead and put the end screen up. I may say a few things, but I think I'm going to quit shortly afterwards. So, hey guys, just a couple announcements. I'm gonna get better at putting the schedule up. I forgot to, schedule the stream for today, but tomorrow is gonna be a big event. We're gonna have that celebration, the formal 10K sub celebration. Gonna have a stream party, basically. I don't know if anybody will show up or not, but whatever. Gonna go to it all the same. You all deserve it. I deserve it. Celebrate that properly. And then for those of you that couldn't make it there real time, then I got my regular stream. It'll be Stellaris. I don't think we're gonna do Rebooted Gilliman. I tried to make it work with him. I'm gonna make one more attempt. There's one thing left I didn't try, and if that works, I'll stream it. But if it doesn't work, yeah, I'll just scrap it and start a new game. Either with the same build, I might just reboot, reboot. I might do the reboot. I think I should, and see if I can get a better game that doesn't have Federation in it. I think one thing I might actually need to do whenever I'm playing, what is it? Whenever I'm playing Fnatic Purifier, is go with Unyielding first and just crank out those defense platforms, man. Really prevent players from A, ganging up on me, B, attacking my weaknesses because I won't have any, attacking my back door, which they won't be able to do, and C, overwhelming me by ganging up on me. That won't be a thing either. So, I have to get the economy to support it, but I'm thinking I get really, really nasty star bases, get those working, especially get that Unyielding Ascension perk that automatically builds defense platforms. That's going to be dope. Get Citadels, especially Citadels, oh my god. And just, and then start pumping ships, and that's when I start clearing out everything. I think I might actually take that approach if I start over. Or I might do it anyway. I think I'm going to do it anyway regardless, but guys, I do think, I'm not 100% certain, but I do believe defense is great again. I do believe Citadels, now Citadels may be a DLC thing, but most people have Biogenesis. A lot of people do, myself included. Citadels come with Biogenesis. Citadels fix defense platform issues, I believe. In fact, Citadels have X slots on them. So that's another thing too. Also, I do believe, I saw the words on their tooltip that said that point defense and flak stops torpedoes now. If that is true, that is awesome. That is absolutely spectacular news. Because before that, torpedoes were an absolute broken menace. They really were. Frigates were just stupid. It's like, come on. You can't make something with no counter like that. Not a real counter, other than, I guess, carriers. But even then, they got screwed sometimes, especially if they landed right on top of them on a choke point or whatever. All right, but anyway, this is a Satisfactory stream. I won't talk about Stellaris anymore. You have a good one, guys. Yeah, that's the end of the gameplay. Yeah, so I have memberships that exist. If you want one, it's $5. You get my whole backlog. I'm backlogged out for a couple months right now with shorts mainly. But I do want to start ramping up the videos here and start cranking those out and cranking out the shorts. So I got a little waylaid a little bit by choice. I decided these past few days that I was really going to clean out this apartment, and I've been doing a phenomenal job. I got to give myself a pat on the back here. So, while I have done a good backlog with shorts, I've done a good job with the shorts, I haven't really worked very hard on videos lately, unfortunately. So, I am going to need to get started on that again, but only after this place is completely finished. And I plan on doing that and doing some working out. And yeah, but my place is looking awesome. I got 2 6-foot tables to put into my apartment, and they are amazing. I have so much more counter space now. It's ridiculous. I mean, everything's all spread out. Once I clean all this crap out and throw it out, which I'm going to do today, I believe, you know, it's because it's blocking my door, and I don't need my door blocked. I have never been this motivated to clean in my whole life. Like, I've never enjoyed cleaning this much in my whole life. It's kind of weird. All right. But anyway, the memberships exist. I just got to let you know that. You know, I wouldn't be a good YouTuber if I didn't. Yeah, and if you want to like and subscribe, that's cool. Only if I deserve it, man. I'm like, only invest in my channel if I deserve it, you know? If you think I deserve it, I want to earn your view. I want to earn your dollar. I don't want to siphon it from you like everybody else tries. Well, not everybody else. I'm sure there's some good ones out there. It seems like, I don't know. I'm not trying to make $1 out of 15 cents, guys. I'm just not. That's not my mentality, man. And I mean, that's easy to say when you know, don't have to, you know, when you're not, you know, broke, and I'm not. But like, even then, like, I let go of my finances a while ago, and I buy within my means. I buy what I need. Not quite minimalist, but all right. So I'm getting off topic. I'm gonna stop the stream here. You guys have a good one. Good morning or evening, wherever you are in the world. Take care, and I will see you for the big event tomorrow. I just want to say again, good effing job, guys. We're already almost at 1,100 or 11,000 subscribers, which is cool. I guess we'll keep it coming, and I'm gonna start cranking out that content even more. And